The P0445 code signifies an evaporative emission control system canister purge valve circuit malfunction, specifically indicating an electrical short. This means there's an electrical short in the purge valve circuit. The EVAP system prevents fuel vapors from escaping the fuel tank. It stores these vapors in a charcoal canister. The purge valve, controlled by the ECM, opens to allow vapor flow. This enables combustion in the engine. A short disrupts this entire process. A common symptom of the P0445 code is the illumination of the check engine light on your dashboard. This warning light appears when the engine control module detects a malfunction in the evaporative emission control system. The engine may experience rough idling, characterized by inconsistent or unstable engine operation at idle speeds. This occurs because the purge valve circuit malfunction disrupts the proper flow of fuel vapors into the engine. You may notice reduced fuel efficiency, meaning your vehicle consumes more fuel than usual for the same distance traveled. This happens when the evaporative system doesn't properly recycle fuel vapors back into the engine. The vehicle may fail emissions tests due to increased hydrocarbon emissions. When the purge valve circuit shorts, fuel vapors aren't properly burned in the engine, leading to higher emissions readings. A noticeable fuel odor inside or around the vehicle can occur. This smell indicates that fuel vapors are escaping from the evaporative system instead of being properly contained and recycled. These symptoms arise because the engine isn't receiving fuel vapors at the correct times due to the malfunctioning purge valve circuit. The evaporative emission control system relies on this circuit to manage fuel vapor flow, and a short disrupts the entire process. The P0445 code can be triggered by several common causes. A faulty purge valve is the most frequent culprit, where the valve becomes stuck open or closed, disrupting the vapor purge cycle. This solenoid-operated device should open and close based on commands from the engine control module. Damaged wiring is another major cause, often due to corrosion from moisture or rodent damage. Rodents can chew through wires, creating electrical faults in the purge valve circuit. This leads to shorts that prevent proper valve operation. ECM glitches refer to software or programming issues in the engine control module. These can cause false readings or improper commands to the purge valve, triggering the code even when hardware is fine. Vacuum leaks can mimic the P0445 code by affecting the evaporative emission system's pressure. Leaks in the intake manifold or hoses create abnormal pressure readings that the ECM interprets as a purge valve malfunction. Finally, internal electrical shorts within the purge valve circuit are frequent culprits. These can be shorts to ground, where voltage drops unexpectedly, or shorts to battery, causing high voltage readings that confuse the ECM. Begin diagnosis by using a scan tool to confirm the P0445 code. Connect the tool to the vehicle's OBD2 port and read the trouble codes. Next, visually inspect the purge valve and its wiring harness for obvious damage or corrosion. Locate the valve using the engine diagram. Check the valve connector for secure attachment. Ensure it's properly seated and not loose. If corrosion is present, clean the connector terminals carefully. These initial steps can often identify simple fixes before deeper testing. To test the purge valve circuit electrically, use a multimeter to measure voltage at the valve connector. With the ignition on and engine running, the voltage should be approximately 0 volts when the valve is closed and around 12 volts when the valve opens during purge cycles. Next, measure the resistance of the purge valve itself by disconnecting it and using the multimeter's ohms setting. A healthy valve typically shows 20 to 40 ohms of resistance. Always consult your vehicle's service manual for the exact specifications for your model. If you get readings outside these ranges, it indicates either a faulty purge valve or problems with the wiring harness and connectors. Thoroughly inspect all connections and replace components as needed to resolve the circuit malfunction. Carefully inspect the wiring harness for any signs of damage, such as pinched, frayed, or exposed wires. Common causes include corrosion from moisture or rodent damage that can create electrical shorts. Use a wiring diagram to trace the circuit and identify potential short locations. The diagram shows the path from the ECM to the purge valve, helping pinpoint where shorts might occur in the harness. Repair any damaged wiring by splicing in new sections or replacing the entire harness if necessary. Use proper splicing techniques with crimping tools to ensure reliable connections. Ensure all connections are secure and properly insulated. Use electrical tape or heat shrink tubing and test for continuity with a multimeter to verify the repair before reassembly. If electrical testing indicates a faulty purge valve, replace it with a new or remanufactured unit. Disconnect the electrical connector and any vacuum lines attached to the valve. Remove the old valve and install the new one, ensuring all connections are properly secured. Remanufactured valves are an eco-friendly option. After completing the repair, use a scan tool to clear the P0445 code from the vehicle's computer. Perform a test drive to ensure the code does not return and that the engine runs smoothly. Monitor fuel efficiency to confirm the repair's effectiveness. If the code returns, further diagnosis may be required.